Okay, it's working now. Well, I didn't want to queue for the trial and because OBS couldn't actually start recording because I was out of memory. Something was eating all the memory on my computer. Something's very weird. I'll have to figure it out later. But now I can queue for the trial. But yeah, I just started recording again. For anyone watching the recording, OBS and the game crashed at the same time. And it was annoying. And, like, totally disrupted the flow of the final boss sequence. Should be okay now. Very bizarre. Close this tab. I do not need a tab. My Google search from yesterday about how many World War II veterans are left alive. Don't need that right now. I'm gonna close Discord just entirely too. I feel like something's wrong with Discord after the most recent update, and it's messing up a lot of my. It's like suddenly a resource hog, and it's suddenly associated with these crashes. Okay, that looks a lot better after closing Discord. Oof, double up, oof, oof. Yeah. Midgard Summer. You've noticed Discord getting worse and worse lately. Yeah, ever since the Microsoft acquisition. It's been a steady downhill. Yeah, and they keep trying to monetize it more and more. You've already killed 3 of them? Yada yada, thank you. Yeah, I killed them. Give me the Aether Current, thank you. Yeah. It's very annoying, what's happening to Discord, considering we've put, like, the like, modern internet has kind of collectively put all their eggs into that basket. Is both like an information repository and a replacement for forums. And like a video conferencing / instant messaging application. Yeah, okay. My memory consumption on my computer has gone down like 40% since I like forced close Discord. I think I just can't have Discord open while streaming. I haven't had as many problems with the mobile version, but I also don't use Discord on mobile very much. I've never really thought Nitro was worth it, personally, but I realize some people need the features that it comes with. I just think it's a really steep price for what you get. Yeah, I think Discord is the root cause of my crashes the past few days. I guess we'll see. If Final Fantasy crashes again, then it's not necessarily just Discord. All these people that I just, want to get Aether Currents from. Your parents presented the Sapphire? That's amazing. Yes, I'm so involved and enthralled with your life story. Well, Diao. Chant a lot. But yeah, the things are dead. Dragoon Slaying. Yep, Aether Current, thank you. Lucia. Yeah, I'm reliable. I've got eyes for dragons. I killed them. Give me the Aether Current. Yep. Triple cream coffee. Yes. Discord mobile no longer gives me notifications. I'm getting a Steam message. Someone just asked me if I'm enjoying the game. Yes, quite a bit. Finishing out A Realm Reborn was an enormous pain, but since hitting Heavensward, it's been great. About to do the final trial in Heavensward. They can't see this chat. Okay, so I got all the Aether Currents around here. Attunement complete, attunement complete. Let's go to the Dravinian Forelands and complete attunement even more. Sometimes Q times are annoying, but that because yes. It never gives you notifications anymore. You'll never get mobile notifications if it's open on a computer, otherwise I check the notification settings on your phone. Someone who started the game as a healer, I didn't even know queue times were bad. I was very fortunate. Hey Jonah, good morning. Unfortunately you've missed a lot, but not everything. A DPS queue, yeah. I went to Osla, I did the dungeon there, it's basically all done. But now I have to wait for queue times for the final boss, which has kind of killed the pacing. And also the game crashed the first time I queued for the final boss. And we think Discord is the issue because it was eating up like close to 50% of my computer's memory. It made OBS and Final Fantasy crash. I sense a great power within you, suitable adversary. The younglings, go fight them. You slept through your alarm this morning and had to panic focus to catch up. Where is the other blue one? A lesson in humility. If you're in queue, that's final boss time. Yeah. I understand it. I don't mind it. I understand, like, it's just kind of how the game works, but it is very funny to me that, like, you're doing all this, like, you know, story stuff, there's these cutscenes happening, you can do this dungeon with the NPCs, and then, like, it's time to fight the actual final boss and do the climax, and it just comes to, like, like, you have to stand in line for 15 minutes. It's really funny. So I'm just doing Aether Currents while waiting for the queue. This dragon was like, hey, the children are weak, go beat them up. Oh, do I have to? They're small. Man is not fit to battle with dragons, nevertheless I will do as father asks. Home gun. Next victim! How dare you do such a thing? You may have beaten him, but your games end here. Yeah, it's fine. I appreciate the thought. There are certain sacrifices to be made when you have the luxury of playing this video game while everyone else is like earning a living. There's a certain amount of humility in that. What trickery is this? You will not make a mockery of us. You just realized you never gave it that gift. Oh, you did mention a gift, didn't you? Forgot about that. They're all humbled now. You've underestimated your kind. I just have like an extra eye on my task manager now, just to be safe. Like my computer has 32 gigs of RAM, it should not be an issue. If that's an issue, then it's either I have way too many things open or there's something wrong with something. The younglings have learned their place. Do not worry, my intention is not to foster relations, but to teach. They grow too prideful, doubting the strengths of men, but thanks to you they now understand. Yoink! Okay, there's one more Aether Current in the area. Hopefully that one. I would imagine. Let's see any other blue stuff. Yeah, we'll take the big owie fall, if I can. Maybe I can't. That was a call, oof. Tell me about it. What happened? Is there like a hole in the floor I can fall down? Yeah. By the time you made it to Fanford, it'd be too late. Average wait time 11 minutes, time elapsed 14. Your company fucked up the communication line with the customer. So that it was actually a real problem and the customer was not happy about it. How many of your calls are just like straight up user error? Nanka. Liwata Nanka. 90%. Yeah, that's about what I was gonna guess. Can't believe we're fighting the Pope at the Singularity Reactor. He's just waiting around like, oh my god, is he ever gonna show up to fight me? The gate guard. Beatfoot. Ether current, there it is. Our weapon stocks are dwindling. You can take them from nearby, 2 would be sufficient. Yeah, I'll do that later. It's not related to Aether currents. All the way down there. Come on. You were supposed to go back to sleep. You forgot. And it's too late now. It's never too late. Kills you, kills you, kills you. Nah, fire drone. Dead. The Pikmin is the only one that won't wake you up? Metal pipe, dodgeball, thwomp. Yeah, those are all pretty loud. Thwomp would probably be fine for the most part, but there's like one point in the loop where he goes like haywire and like thwomps like a million times in a row. The gnome, yeah, the gnomes are fine. The gnomes you can, like, barely even tell that they're on sometimes, which is kind of the point. They're cheeky little fellas. Have you the muskets? Thank you, Hunter. With these we can arm ourselves and defend ourselves. We are of the same blood as the Knopf, but we find it utterly unnerving. The way they think is one, and the way they move is one. It's hard for us to imagine them as the same people. Alright. I can fly here now. Aether current. Where next? Hinterlands, probably. Canadian Hinterlands! Yay! I even have like a crystal to teleport to in the Hinterlands. Doesn't look like it. I don't think I've attuned to a crystal over here. I thought I did. Oh, it's in Edelshire, right? Okay. It's like a city-state. Unctuous adventurer. Do you give Aether current? No. Then I don't care right now. Do you? You do, yeah. Some blind bitch made off with all my takings and my tradables too. I knew this place was full of treasure hunters, but never gonna be my treasures they'd be hunting. The losses ain't just the losses that concern me, but the gobbies count on the goods I bring in. Please say, can you help me, get them thieving curs? Quarter says he bumped into a gang of Illican brutes on the front bridge. They were heading into the ruins. Meet me there. We're approaching a 30-minute wait on the Singularity Reactor. I wonder if I would have found it by now if the game didn't crash. I need to go, like, out of the other exit of Edelshire. Click locks. Hour-long duck? If you make the video, I'll use it. If you make the MP3 file or whatever. Midnight Dew. Considering the weight of the stuff they stole, they won't get far on foot. Search the ruins for whatever you can find. You'll be obliged if you bring them back to me. Manual duck. Duck blast. It's happening. It's quackening. Moonraker just dumping quacks before falling asleep. Quack dumping. We're quack maxing over here. Duck maxing. Yeah, the cost of the quack is inflated quite a bit. Duckflation. Faye, I definitely think that you could have got here before I got queued at this rate. My stock! Well, there's one chest's worth anyway. Still some missing, but this is a damn good start. One more quest, and there's 2 more to, like, find in the world. I'm not gonna BRB, because it'll be real quick, but I'm gonna, like, step away for just a second, okay? I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew as soon as I stepped away, it would find the group. I said to leave the room and come back and it would work. It's so funny that that worked. Of course it worked. Yeah, we got the Knights of the Round here too, as foretold in the ancient tales.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
I knew it would work. There was never any doubt. Thorden. Thorden.
I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin.
Yeah.
Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
Post-battle pose.
You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
So are the Knights of the Round incorporated as like attacks of his? They're not like separate enemies? He's getting defeated a little too quickly. Maybe. Uh-oh. Wait. He's leaving. Drink deep of the power of slumbering gods. Oh, here we go. Cool. We're gonna take turns with a couple of them, it looks like. Cool. It's different phases. That's how they should do it. I like that. Oh. Oh, attack. Where do I stand? I'm gonna stand where everyone else is. Very cool. Screen shatters. Oh. There it goes. Dies of old.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
Huh? Oh, that's spooky, isn't it?
Who? What are you?
What was that? You moited him. For the good of the realm, he was moited. Yeah, Chief. It's done. Big sword is still here, though.
Please clap.
I would like to stand on the sword, maybe. Or next to the sword. What is the appropriate emote for this occasion? Checking out the sword, maybe. The floss? I don't think the floss is in this game. The sword is almost like impossible to like work into the picture because of just the shape of it. Can you like look down a little more? There we go. I don't like the lighting. Oh, much better. Cool. Nice. Got him. Tasteful blocking of the shot. Thank you, my lord.
It is over then.
And Estinian's here too.
I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that. It would seem the eye has served you well. Its twin. At long last.
What are you gonna do with that, though? You give him back?
All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Nidhogg moment. Oh yeah, holding both of them at the same time probably wasn't a great idea, was it? And then we've reached like max edginess. Oh, okay. In form and flesh.
Away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Over there! Oi! God damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
Wait, are we cutting it close? Is there a time limit? Is the continent like gonna blow up? Why are you all already on the ship? I love that he put flames on it.
It would seem he has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Yeah, about Estinian. No one's asking about Estinian.
Where is Estinian?
There you go. Ishol is catching on.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
Build me a
As
statue.
we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sormer. I have journeyed with Heideling's champion and observed his deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell
Damn.
me,
Damn, in response to what?
Thordan, do you desire peace?
It's a little vain. Oh, the statue thing?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot.
Well, they have 12 statues of knights around the city that, you know, probably should come down now, so, you know, we could just put up 12 Ryugos or whatever.
The future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe.
Okay.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
He's very wary of every word that they say. And, I mean, not without, like, good reason. Oh, Yoshitake Amano gets first billing. Nobuo Ematsu, yep. I know that guy. Signing the treaty. So they're officially gonna be part of the Alliance now.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby
Acting on
declare
behalf of the Archbishop.
that from this day forth, the
Thank
Holy
you.
See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
Is there gonna be another Grand Company available, or is it still just the three?
For the future of Eorzea.
Oh, his sword's real cool though, isn't it?
Future of Eorzea!
I appreciate the image of Merroweb, like, adding her guns and like they're all touching weapons and it's like a moment, but always treat it like it's loaded, right? Like Rebound's on the other end of that thing.
There you are.
Hoshfont's grave. Extremely legible gravestone.
A noble monument to a noble soul.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions.
Again.
Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
That's acceptable too. We'll take 12 Hoshfont statues. I'll be okay if they rename the city after me, that's all I need. But we can have the Hoshfont statues.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown.
It got budeated. Yeah. Now there's only the post-Heavensward Expansion 1 for Final Fantasy XIV Part 2 quests before reaching Expansion 3 of Final Fantasy XIV 2.0. Attack on Titan, the final chapters, Season 4, the movies Part 2.
The people may hold fast to hope.
I think at this pace I could do it.
The hope that one day
I can't guarantee the pace though, but I think it's possible.
return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot.
Each subsequent expansion has a shorter...
Generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
Each subsequent expansion has a shorter time to beat on how long to beat or whatever. So they each get a little shorter, which helps. The thing the thing that really throws off the estimates is just like I don't know how long the post expansion stuff is gonna take. It's a much shorter list than the post A Realm Reborn stuff. Like much shorter.
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls intertwined, one true love.
The start of a new expansion of new zones are laggy. Is that because everyone's playing on them, or is it like a shader caching thing? The queue times are bad? Really? When the new expansion hits? I would feel like they'd be better because everyone's trying to get into the battles, right? Or do you mean the queues to actually get into the game? If I remember right, weren't there some issues with when Endwalker launched? Like literally, a lot of people couldn't get into the game. I feel like I remember Zach talking about that. That's just like a thing. Not only does each subsequent expansion get shorter on how long to beat, they also have a higher Metacritic score. Like, the critical rating of each one gets better, and the content gets quicker. So those are two very positive trends. I don't remember what they were exactly. I looked them up like last night. But it was like Final Fantasy 1.0, like a 5 out of 10, or like a 50 out of 100. And then A Realm Reborn was like 86, and I think Heavensward was like 87. I think Stormblood was like 90. Shadowbringers was like 91 or 2, and Endwalker was like 93 or 4. Final Fantasy IV pose. For art, yeah. Is there, okay, question, is there still more to learn about the war and its history? Because I feel like, there's still a gap or two that I have. And I don't know if it's just not important or if it's gonna be filled in later. Because one of the main things I'm wondering, and, you know, maybe I missed it? I don't know. They haven't yet, as far as I remember, explained the nature of the betrayal. I know that it was definitely, like, the Ishgardians' fault, Thornton 1 and whatever and his knights. They betrayed the dragons, like it's totally on them. But I don't remember the nature of the pact that they broke. Like, they had some sort of understanding, and then they betrayed it. And killed Dragon Took Eye. You don't know if that matters? Okay. I'm wondering because that is the gap between, what the... not the Asians. The Elegans, what they were doing, to the dragons, because they were doing weird stuff to the dragons. They were capturing them and, like, holding them in like, dragon prison. And then there's a gap. Did I watch the video you sent yesterday? No. I was waiting for you to mention it. I'll do it after the credits stop rolling. After I'm, like, kinda done with the game. I'm gonna play Hollow Knight after this. I still have time. I'm gonna eat another Cadbury cream egg. It's funny how this game works, that like I'm going to see the credits like 8 times. Because you see the credits like twice per expansion, with the like expansion itself and the post-expansion stuff. Did you ever find out what happened with Kristen's first period? Oh yeah, I talked about it when you had to go on a call at some point. They like pulled out a poker set after finishing their test. Even though she was like telling him don't do that. Also, ever since I closed Discord, my computer's been running way better. Matoya moment. Really like this song. I'm gonna check the shipping status of my order. No comment. What fake gambling are you doing? My order is out for delivery. Oh, cool, it's doing the thing where it shows me the truck. Oh, yeah, you do run a casino in this game. PC and Prime. Did all the Knights of the Round die during that fight? Like, we killed them? Stop eating Cadbury cream eggs. Yeah, I don't know how it is in Australia, but a lot of American schools have really dumb limitations and liabilities. There's certain things you're not allowed to teach the children. Children aren't, in a lot of cases, allowed to chew bubblegum or stuff like that, or wear hats. I don't know. Our education system is like sabotaged constantly by people that want it to be privatized. People with a vested interest in the private school system will sabotage the public school system and then tell everyone it's not working, so finance these private school systems that we make a lot of money off of. And also, don't accept a lot of people. It's kind of vile. Yeah, our country is not amazing in most ways. I mean, that's not just a school thing, too. It's, that's kind of like a big problem with our government in general is, there's an enormous contingent of people who, are heavily vested in these private sectors that would stand to make a lot of money if the public sector were to fail, so they intentionally, once elected, like self-sabotage the government and make it ineffective so that everyone hates it. It's really bad. Why everyone's spending thousands of dollars a year for health insurance that doesn't actually cover most things that can happen to you. Yeah, I mean, it exists everywhere, and it's not inherently bad, but it's just taken to the extreme in the US. Because a lot of, there aren't many rules around, like, what kind of, ways that public officials can be vested in this country. Just general corruption. I don't know how I got into that from, like, poker in the classroom. Oh. Can you, like, speed up the scroll speed? You can. I feel, like, I know I can skip the cutscene, I just feel really bad skipping cutscenes. Or credits, I feel bad skipping credits. Nobuo Uematsu, of course. Once again. Contrabass flute. Yeah, most teachers in the US aren't paid enough to, like, make a living. Voice actor management. I am Enterprise. The Sigma 7. This is such a good song. I don't know, I kind of got into, like, the mismanagement of the school system in terms of the money allocated towards it, but there's like a lot of cultural issues right now too with our education system. There's like a lot of I don't know, for lack of a better term, book banning going on. We don't want, you know, X, Y, and Z history to be covered in American history class because it makes the country look bad, stuff like that. There's like a very evangelical association with, like, gambling being bad. And, like, the evangelical, like, parents control a lot of, the angry parents who sort of scream at the school board. Yeah, there's like, if you teach that, you know, the particulars of some of the stuff that happened in American slavery, they try to make the argument, well, you're trying to make them hate white people or something. Which, you know, isn't the case unless you're saying that that's, you know, white history instead of American history, but I don't want to get into that. Stroke communication. Me when I smell the burnt toast. Credits released 6/15, voice cast updated 1/23. Mr. Headshot? His name is Mr. Headshot. White-robed Asian, the messenger.
Abrea and Igaeom have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining.
Eighth Rejoining?
The day should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy.
Elidibus? Am I saying that right? Elidibus?
Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. His might encroaches upon the realm of gods.
That's another fun one to say.
Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Warrior of Darkness? Oh, are we really doing that? Eucalyptus, yeah. The Dark Avatar. They're on the moon. They're on the moon now. Of course they're on the moon. I love when it's the moon. I love when the moon is like the secret weapons. The Warriors of Darkness are so hype. I'm going to believe you, but, what a cringe sentence. Warriors of Darkness. I believe you. For the record, I do believe you. It's just like, oh, that could have been,
Remind me,
better sounding.
Why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Because there's still so much more content to get through, Master Garland. You're the Warrior of Light. I give them that one because, like, that's from the first game. So it's like a callback. You want to say things, but you don't think I will. Submarine? We got a U-boat? Why is there a submarine awakening here? Okay, that's a little more than a submarine. That's quite large.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
What is it? It looks a lot stronger than the four-legged minotaur that was the final boss of the main game. It's Alexander. This is Daigerin. A four-legged minotaur would be a centaur. I would say closer to a centaur than a minotaur, but yes to both. Spirits of deception crumble the dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond shimmering shadow lieth shimmering light. Alright, let's wrap up Heavensward. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea that will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval, with hard work, peace, and prosperity are sure to follow. Yet even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must need to be wary of old threats. The lords of Gallermald have not relinquished their claim on Eorzea, and we will be forced to contend with them ere long. Then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. There's so many cliffhangers we left. Aren't you excited for the new content? Oh, good stuff. An uncertain future. Yeah, we'll hold off on an uncertain future for now. Okay, cool. Heavensward base game done. Initiate Heavensward post game. That's all for now though. I'm gonna do Hollow Knight. Give me a few minutes to switch. Don't go anywhere.